It's been rolling. We're good. We're on. Here we go. Saturday, everybody. We all love Saturday workouts. You ready to go?
Yeah.
Bree's ready to go. You should be ready to go. Let's do this thing. Let's start with mobility. We have 2 minutes aside on a pigeon stretch. Bree is a much better demo on the pigeon stretch than I am. Nailing it right here. When we're in that pigeon stretch, you guys, make sure we're moving around, right? Reach away, reach out in front of you, right? Try and twist. Try and make sure you're moving around here. We're not just hanging out in one specific spot. How does that feel? Good?
Great.
Feels great. Awesome. So 2 minutes aside on that pigeon stretch. And then you have 1 minute per side on the doorway chest opener. Bree's going to show us what that looks like on the wall, right? You would ideally do this on like a door jamb or in some sort of doorway here. And again, we are making sure we're breathing here. So we want to make sure the rib cage is down also. And we can find a bunch of different corners here. Right now, Bree's got her arms straight out. She can also raise her arm up a little bit, right? And find just some different angles here to work with. How does that feel? You can also do some contract and relax here too. Bree could also try and push her hand into the wall and get her chest going, right? There we go. Nice, nice. Cool. That's your mobility. Pigeon stretch and that doorway chest opener. Your warm-up today is going to be a 400-meter run plus 2 to 3 reps of each movement. There's Bree running. She's not moving as fast anymore. She's just going in place. 2 to 3 reps of each movement. If you can, right? Not mandatory, but if you can, try and focus on nasal breathing there in the warm-up as best you can. Our warm-up today is going to be, workout. We already went over warm-up. Here we go. We have a partner for our workout today. Hopefully, ideally, this is what we want you guys to do, is you Zoom a friend for the workout. I know we might have people at home that we could do this, but we would love if you guys can Zoom a friend for the workout and you guys can do that together on that. This one's kind of nasty, you guys. A little bit of a grinder here. Chip away, all right? 100 front rack lunges, 100 cross-touch sit-ups, 100 kettlebell swings, 100 dips, 100 Russian twists, and 100 dumbbell snatches. However you guys want to break that up is up to you. If you wanted to do 50 and 50 right away, go for it. Alternate by 10s, right? Go for it. You and your partner can talk on that Zoom call and figure out how you want to break up those rep schemes however you want, right? So those front rack lunges, Bree's going to grab either a kettlebell or a dumbbell, whatever it is. Hold that in the front rack. And I would like to do alternating lunges. So you either step back or you step out. Again, whichever one you are comfortable with here. Make sure that kettlebell sits in the front rack or the dumbbell sits in the front rack. And you're not just, resting that dumbbell on your shoulder or resting that kettlebell on your shoulder. Okay, we want to be working on that front rack here. Everybody can see that perfect little pocket there that Bree's making with her forearm and her huge biceps. After the front rack lunges, we have 100 cross-touch sit-ups. Again, opposite arm to opposite leg. Feet start on the ground. Hands hit the ground every time. Coming up onto the hips here. Trying to touch the toes with straight legs if you can. If you cannot touch your toes, we can also bend the knee a little bit and we can touch the calf or the shin, right? That's how we can scale this thing here. After the cross-touch sit-ups, we have 100 kettlebell swings. So Bree's going to hop up now, pick up her kettlebell again. Feet about shoulder to hip width apart. Perfect flat back when she picks it up and she starts swinging here. Loading the hamstrings, squeezing the glutes when the kettlebell comes back up. Keep the kettlebell above the knees today. Bree, show what a bad kettlebell swing looks like. She's squatting, right? But we have a lot of times where the kettlebell really comes close to the floor and we hinge over too far, right? Not what we're looking for. Keep the kettlebell high. After our kettlebell swings, you have 100 dips. Few different tools we can use for the dips today. We've got a bench here that Bree's going to get out eventually and hopefully not hurt herself. Right? Dips here. And what you'll notice here, Bree's shoulders are staying down. They are not coming up by her ears right there, right? Shoulders stay down. She's coming down low as she can to where she can still keep her perfect technique, okay? That can be on a chair. That can be on a bench. That can be on a countertop. I don't know. Whatever you have to do dips, right? You can be creative there. After our dips, you have 100 Russian twists, going back to a little more core work here. Whatever tool or implement you have here, Bree's using a kettlebell. And hopefully what you can see here is that her shoulders are really twisting. She's not just picking it up and using her arms to move it. Right? Why don't you show us a bad one, Bree? Just kind of moving the weight around her. We need to really make sure we're twisting the shoulders here. All right? After our 100 Russian twists, you have 100 dumbbell snatches now. Let's do some dumbbell snatches, Bree. Kind of same setup as those kettlebell swings. Back needs to be flat. Right here. We're using our hips to get that dumbbell overhead. Straight overhead. We're not pausing at the shoulders here. Show us what it looks like when you pause at the shoulder and then go overhead. Exactly. This is not a clean and jerk or a clean and press. This dumbbell goes straight overhead from the floor. Really use your lower half here. Nailed it. We want to make sure, too, when we get overhead, that we are stacked and the elbow is locked out. You can see Bree's bicep is to her ear here. Thumb is back. Core is tight, right? We want to make sure we're not putting our shoulders in a bad position there. Point of performance today. Chip away. This is a partner chipper here. Just keep going at it. Keep going, people. All right? Chip, chip, chip. And our stimulus is a grinder. This one might take a little while. Don't back down. Keep going. Stay with it. Scales for today are going to be body weight lunges for the front rack lunges. If you don't have any weight, again, step out, step back, whatever feels comfortable to you. Add a little bit of flair there if you want to, if you're feeling spicy like Bree. The kettlebell swings, you can use any implement for that. If you have a water jug, if you have a backpack, if you have a bag, if you have a dumbbell, right? Something to swing with as long as you can still maintain that flat back position. Bree's going to try and figure out how to swing this. It's kind of working. There we go. We got it, right? And our dips. If you are not doing dips or you can't find anywhere where you can do dips, then we are doing push-ups today. Strict push-ups. If you can't do real strict push-ups, then you can also do the snake-up push-ups, kipping push-ups, whatever you like to call those. All right? And then if you're not doing dumbbell snatches, we are doing jump squats. Full squat, and then jumping overhead. Jumping for height here. This is not like, I think a lot of times when we're doing burpees, we're getting a little bit off the ground. On our jump squats, we are going for height. Full squat depth, jump for height. And when you jump up your squat, pay attention to what's happening in your knees and your feet. Maintain all your points of performance for that squat as well. All right. And then for as far as our cool down goes, we're going to smash the feet today. Our recovery. Get a golf ball, baseball, even if you have a PVC pipe at home, that'll work as well, right? Get something to dig into your feet. We haven't done that very much recently. Show your feet some love. You got anything?
You're good.
Nailed it. Have a good Saturday, everybody.